I'm Chef Garrett, and I'm going to show you a simple and effective way to dice a butternut squash. I'll take my butternut squash and a very sturdy vegetable peeler, and the nice thing about a squash is the skin is thin enough that a vegetable peeler does a pretty good job just peeling that right off. Once I have the squash entirely peeled, I'll go ahead and trim off the two ends. And these green parts I'm going to try to trim off as best as I can too. All right, there we go. So move this aside. And with my chef knife, I'll hold it sturdy right at the base, and I'm going to just take the stem end off and that blossom end off. Now that I have my butternut squash all trimmed, I'm going to remove the neck from the hollow part of the squash because the neck is solid flesh. So I'll stabilize the squash on my board and just cut the neck right off. Now that I've trimmed the neck off of the squash, I'm going to stand this up, cut side down, and I'll slice this into 1 inch thick slices. Now I'll take these pieces and, working probably one at a time for stability, cut side down on the board again and cut them into 1 inch wide sticks. I'll turn those once again on my board so they're going horizontally across the board. And with my fingertips curled under, holding on to the squash, I'm just going to cut this again into 1 inch wide slices. And I have nice 1 inch diced squash. Now with the hollow part of the squash, I'm going to set it cut side down on my board, cut it straight in half, and I'll scoop the seeds out. Now that the seeds are removed, I'm going to place this cut side down on the board, and I'll cut this hollow section again into 1 inch wide pieces, and then turn them, and I'll sort of cut at an angle the first slice and come up and over, and I have my roughly 1 inch size pieces of butternut squash. Now that my butternut squash is diced, the best preparation is to just keep it simple. A little oil, salt, and pepper, and roast them in the oven until they're tender and caramelized. I'm Chef Garrett with the Oregon Department of Education Child Nutrition Program.